Sub chat. Here, let me angle the camera a little bit. Okay. Do I have any unfinished drawings? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I want to make a OC today, I think. I think I'm gonna go for, I'm just gonna sketch out. Here, wait, let me get my computer for Pinterest. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got new ohuhu. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, but going to open these. Okay. Hey, let me announce this on my Discord so people start joining up, but see one person's here, so welcome. I'm gonna draw a new OC. I'm just getting Pinterest for some inspiration. Okay. Discord. If you want to be part of my Discord server, just what's up, Kenjai? I'm just linking the stream to the Discord. I also got these, which were like $43, I think. They're the Honolulu's, the Huhus. I don't know. It's a strange name, but it was 48 of these things. What we're gonna be drawing today? I want to draw a new OC. I think I want to do like maybe a summer OC, or I guess we are getting closer to the end of summer, so something to do with that. There's this one streamer. It's an art streamer. She has this like pumpkin OC. I want to take some inspiration from that. If it echoes for a second, I'm just pulling up the stream on here so I can share it. There we go. Like I said, if you want to be part of my Discord server, anybody new, just ask me and I'll link it. But yeah, besides the point, I'm gonna pull up Pinterest. Yeah. I'm just setting up a few things I have to do before I can start drawing and get to the main point. Okay. Um, I'm gonna start with the anatomy. I want to do a Halloween. I don't know if I'm gonna completely copy the pumpkin. I forget what his name is. But I'm gonna take some inspiration from that. I think I don't really know what the sketch is right now. Though I did recently just create a new OC, so I could do more art of that. Here, I'll give a reference of what he looks like. Find this one. Here he is. Don't have a name for him. I have, if you want to give some ideas, like, I was thinking orb, because he's kind of an orb. He also has two glowing, one red, like, orb thing, and then one blue orb thing, both hands, so, yeah. I think I might draw him again, I don't know. Okay, I linked it to the server now. Let's get drawing. Okay, so a pumpkin usually has like a little bent like stem. So I'm gonna do something like that. Pumpkin character designs. Okay, I'm gonna shorten the head. Okay, yeah, these are cool issues. I could, yeah, I'm gonna follow this for the main, like, head. And then I'm gonna make it off center, so instead of, okay, I'm gonna just, and then I'm gonna, should we do black eyes or yellow eyes? Okay, I'm gonna do a large circle, kind of like this. And then I guess I'll do like these type of eyes. And kind of want it to be a nice pumpkin, not an evil one, because I need more. I'm building up a story here, so I'm gonna do character 4 story, so I'm gonna do kind of a very good, yeah, I like that. Okay. Now, okay, the proportions are a little, they're a little, I don't know, mushy, I guess. I think the bottom needs some lumps. Yeah, like that. And then the head kind of, I don't know, goes off like that. And then the top has 3 little bumps right there. Good job. Oh, thank you. Okay. Good, bro. Thank you, thank you.
Hey, Philip. Philip.
Sorry, I have siblings in the background.
Philip.
1 second. Sorry. Okay, now let's... What you drawing? I want to make a new OC for a story I'm slowly creating, and then I eventually went into like a animation or something. I don't know. I'm learning animation, and eventually, I don't know, turn it into some sort of pilot or something. I don't know. I'm just building up characters right now. Thank you. Yeah, I got just Pinterest open for inspiration. Um, yeah. I think I might just give him kind of just a... He's a shorter character, definitely, so probably like this, probably about this big right here, and then I'm gonna give him a bigger cloak, I guess, make him look taller. But he's really about like, his feet end like right here, so he's about like this tall. And then I have 3 characters. This is the 3rd one I've created. And I can give him just little arms. And I'm gonna give him, he's supposed to be a creepy character, but part of the good side, so I guess like this, and then 2 little vines. This one's gonna go off page. And then you guys can help me with a name for the character. He's supposed to be, he's supposed to look creepy-ish, I guess. I mean, it's not giving off creepy in my opinion, but from his first appearance, he's supposed to be creepy. Okay. I'm gonna just add little, just like that. Though I'm gonna make this a little neater. Sorry if you hear chirping in the background, I got birds. You could give him a little leaf right here. By the way, do you want to what I'm doing? Sure, what you doing? And then I guess I could give him little feet. Kinda like it better without the feet, but I kinda like it with the feet. I don't know. I think I might keep the feet. And then I'm gonna put a little hole right there. Someone is seeking me. Oh. What is that supposed to mean? Okay. And I'm gonna add little, I don't know, don't want to make him look too crazy because he's kind of just a little side character, but just more stems, you know. I'm gonna make that on the floor right here, so There we go. Hey, what's his name? And I'll draw more aspects of him on the page. I made someone so mad. Oh, oh. Um, like in a game or in like real life? You're gonna have to tell me. I don't really care. But I got these. They're cheap, but they work. So. Okay. Yeah, this is the final character. It may get some redesigns over time, but I think I like it. Okay. Don't really have names for most of the characters because the story's still in development. I still need like a storyline and I guess kind of a storyboard. If anybody knows storyboarding and story writing, then oh hello, welcome. Uh, just you can leave it in the chat and I can invite you to my server and I have a little bit of I guess I can owe you some money if you know storyboarding and stuff like that. I can pay like $10 or so. Cause like, I mean, I'm pretty good at storyboarding, but it's not my biggest strength. Okay. There we go. Hey, what are we naming him? He's basically done, just mouth to outline. Taking suggestions for names. He's a pumpkin character. He's not on the evil side, though he does look like that, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oh no. You know, it is fine. This happens a lot. Lesson learned, don't buy cheap $1 pens. This will happen. You know, it is fine. I'll just go over it with alcohol markers. Okay. Yeah, that should go over neatly. Though it will be darker, but that's fine. Only basically have one like shade of orange. Yeah, that's a very red. It's not what the marker looks like. One thing about the Ohuhu Honolulu set is it comes with this instant blender, which is helpful. So like I kind of messed up this, so I could just kind of instant blend it, and it kind of goes away. Oh, I colored with the wrong color. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna finish the coloring and then name him, and then I'm gonna just put little aspects of him on the page, like more about his personality. I don't know, this ohuhu set I got didn't come with many shades of important colors, so I'm just gonna use yellows, I guess, to get those colors I needed. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I am going to... The head is done. I feel like it could have more blending, so I'm gonna add that to these little lump things to make it darker. I want him to look like a very rusty, creepy wizard character, but in reality he's a very derpy, I don't know. There we go. Yeah, that's the look I want. It's very dark on the top, but then the bottom is lighter. Okay, let me go over black on the eyes. Okay. And then go for yellow. Yeah, I think that it's giving off a derpy character. That's what I'm trying to get. Okay, where is shades of yellow? Let me bring out my... I have a... Here we go. I could use mustard. I think that's the... Okay, I'm gonna use this. No, that was the color I was using, so where's my mustard? There we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I'm gonna need this again for the black outline right here. Yeah, he'll probably get... I'm still practicing with these markers. With shading and blending and all that. I just got them like a few days ago, so very different than the other markers I usually use. Okay. My phone is detecting... Okay, there we go. I'm gonna use this. It's got darker features, so I'm gonna stick with that. There we go. Okay. What should we color the... Got the main head. I'm gonna do these green. What should we do the coat? And I do this darker shade right here. I have a pattern I want. Lighter colors. Okay, there we go. Now, where is my dark green? Just kind of gonna scatter it right there. There we go. I'm gonna use the light green to blend it over. Okay, again, very withered look. Or darker, I guess. I could add, like, stains to the pumpkin head. So I want him to look like a creepy character, but then he's got a very childish voice. The shadows are gonna hit different right here, so I'm gonna layer it with a lighter green. No, I just colored out the lines. Oh, who are you drawing? I am making a OC for a story I've been, just building up recently. This has been in the works and just, moving things around for about 3 years now, I'd say. But I'm trying to take it seriously now. Don't have a name for this character yet, though. Yeah. Gonna blend it with this lighter brown. Okay. Now that we got the boots done, what color are we thinking for the, whatever this is called, cloak or something? We could do this blue, though he is darker, so maybe like a red. Don't really know. I think I might do like a red or like a violet. I don't really know. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna do it around here. The proportions on the head are a little wonky, but I want him to be a very derpy character, so purposely made them a little off. There we go. Yeah. Now I'm gonna use prune juice, I guess is this color name. Just lay it over like this. Okay. I don't know if this color blends in well. I mean, it does, but it's very streaky. Maybe I just have to go over it. There we go, yeah. I'll go over it with the same color, because it wouldn't blend very well. I also wanted to turn the story into a manga, but I'm not very good at the manga style. I mean, that's what practice is for, but I've been practicing animation, so, and I'm pretty good at it, I'd say, so. There we go. Hi, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. RS. Okay. Do you have a nickname? What's up? Hello. If you're wondering what I'm making, I'm making I want to make it into a pilot, like a indie pilot, but I don't have like team or anything, so I'm just kind of animating it on myself. But I'm creating characters for a show that's been in development. But welcome. If you know the Greek god Ares, then you could pronounce my name. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, well then I guess I can call you that then. I'm taking suggestions for names for this character. I really like your character, thank you. Yeah, I'm not very original with names. So if you guys got suggestions, then I'll take them. Okay, I'm gonna layer it over with acrylics just to get a shinier color. Let me make sure this is the right shade. Yeah. Doesn't layer over. These aren't on brand, so they're not the best, but they'll work. Also, they're pretty tried out. Let me try the brush side. Yeah, that's a bit better. Sorry if you hear birds in the background. I got 2 of them, so just ignore that. These are weird names, but maybe like, or just thorn. Sorry about it. No, you're good. Yeah. Let me write this down. So thorn. Yeah, I like that. Hey, that's the first one. I have 2 other characters. One, I don't have names for any of the characters right now, but I've just started the character designs now. And then I have like a few voice actors, I guess. There we go. Yeah, but thanks for the suggestions. Yeah, so I'll show you guys the others. I think he's pretty much done. Oh. Let me get them. First one, he's a villain of the characters, so I'm gonna try to. So you're making your own comic, animated show. He was originally supposed to be a manga, but I kind of fell off because I wasn't great at it, but I'm pretty good at 2D animation. Here's one of my other characters. I don't have a name for him yet. I think Orb is going to be his name. He has two, one red orb and one blue orb. It has lore, just, the show's very new right now. It's in, yeah, oh, sorry, I'm bad at hearing sometimes. No, you're good. Um, yeah. I have this one Murder Jones art I did. I don't like it. It's Ananuzi. The proportions are very... I think it's the line art. I lined art with a black off-brand alcohol marker, which is cool design for the villain. Thank you. Yeah, I got one more, but I haven't drawn him yet, but he's digitally drawn. It's kind of... my profile picture is who he is, but... And then we also have Verity fan art right there. And if anybody here knows anything about, like, I think I might do the story writing, because, is that Ananuzi? Yes. Yeah, I love that show. I also did this. I want to turn into a poster, but I want to redo it sometime when I'm better at blending. So just kind of just a start, or a reference. Ooh, that looks nice, thank you. Yeah, and then I watched Lackadaisy, if you guys know what that is, a few days ago. I tried drawing art for it. The proportions are very off, but anything voice act by Michael Kovac, I'm in. I also have Digital Circus fan art. Let me pull that up. I drew ENIAC for a series on YouTube Shorts, so. Then I drew Tessa. We have Prototype, Sin. This is a song. Another thing I'm making. And then we drew Kaufmo. I'm very much a nerd if it comes to indie animation, especially by Glitch Productions. Here's Anne in his prom outfit. Ribbit. Yeah, that's just some of my art. And then we got Maid Jax. Yeah, I might finish this art piece. It's a Tasmanian tiger and a dodo bird. We do the Tasmanian tiger first. Tasmanian tiger. Glitch Production is really good, yeah. They're probably the next, definitely gonna take over Disney. Not like buy it, but like Disney's cooked when it comes to Glitch. Okay, let me find this. And there's other animation studios, like I recently watched this one called Run Monsters Run. It was kind of babyish in my opinion. I mean, it had a good plot, but it wasn't my favorite. And then Lackadaisy, I recommend, was pretty good. It also had Michael Kovac in it, so that's a plus. And then, oh, there's Murder Drones, and then I've been doing art of Ribbit and Jax a lot, of Jax in particular. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like to talk about ships sometimes because you can start an argument, but my two main TEDx ships are probably Jackson Pomni or Ribbit and Jax. Though Goose did recently say he's trans. I don't have a problem with that, but like, It makes his ships a little more weird. And then I've also done some high Metanix. I did this. It's a start of an N costume. Just kind of his head. He's also bald, but bald on his peak. Sup, Martinix? I'm gonna make his head smaller. I'm not exactly shipping them, but people thought I was with the wood burn I did. Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I don't care if people ship characters, just I do kind of find it annoying. Because it starts an argument if it brings up, and yeah. I'll have to check out your channel though if you post anything. Okay, these pens have to dry or they'll smudge. So I gotta be careful not to touch them. Okay. Then I do some digital art. If you watch my latest long-term video, also collab with Martinix. It's one of my first main digital arts I've ever done. Well, actually, I've been doing digital art for years now, but like I got a drawing tablet recently, so it's a bit different. Yeah, the Tasmanian tiger is. I just like the characters. I never ship, well, unless it's like actually canon, but people still get controversial over canon stuff. You're good at art, thank you. Yeah. I mean, I guess I do ship sometimes, but it is kind of get annoying. Okay. I'm typically not the best at drawing animals. I'm actually surprised I could draw this. No, that is too dark. I don't know. I really like Tasmanian tigers, though they are extinct. I don't care. I also like dodo birds. They're also extinct, but I don't care. Anything derpy looking, I'm all for it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do soft flicks. I'm gonna stop talking about ship stuff, but yeah, I post art too, and I like finding other artists on here. Yeah, my main artists I like are probably Viora and then Shrimpy, if you know who they are. And then there's some smaller artists I watch. But yeah, I'll have to check out your channel and I'll make sure to subscribe. I'll definitely look them up. Yeah, probably my biggest inspiration is probably Shrimpy, but Viora is pretty good too. He's, if you want more like digital art YouTubers, then I'd watch Viora. If you want traditional traditional artists, then I recommend Shrimpy. He also gives a lot of tips and does like cool challenges. Okay. I usually off topic, but whenever I'm sketching something on stream, it usually doesn't turn out my best because I kind of get, I don't know, I don't draw the best in front of people or they're watching me. But yeah, I did this a little bit ago. Bro, this marker isn't opening. 1 second. There you go. Yeah, that's kind of the color I need. So I might get nervous when I'm stream and painting at the same time. Yeah, in front of people, it's more, I don't know. And then if I have Pinterest open, I'm fine, I guess. I just need a reference so I know what I'm doing. Okay. Definitely gonna have to blend it in with this. Okay, here we go. Um, I don't know. I wish I made the back a little bit more like um Tasmanian tigers. Here's a reference. They have a very. They look like they don't eat, but that's just kind of their design. So I'm trying to get that, though it is kind of hard. But I think overall it looks pretty good. My main colors are caramel and darkest brown, I'd say, though it is a little bit light. Yeah, it looks good, thanks. And you said you live streamed as well, Art? Yeah, I do, okay. I'll try to join one then. I like finding different artists too, like there's this one named Binks. She live streams every now and then. I watch her streams a lot as well. She's pretty popular, she's growing. She's if you just scroll through YouTube live, you'll probably find her. I'll just try to tell people that they're interested. Yeah, sure. And if you want to join my Discord, then you can post that on video uploads, and then I can know from there. Okay, I'm gonna use caramel to make the eyes or ears a little bit darker. Sorry if you got kicked out. The live stream was glitchy. I think I lost internet for a second. Okay, I'm gonna do a darker brown for the little just flicks. Okay, there we go. I think the main is done. Now I just have to move on to doing the rest of the face. Okay, just curve that. Hey, this is a little wrong because this ear is folding like that, and I don't think that's physically possible. Um, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna leave this just like that. Who else is still here? Okay, just gonna blend over like this. Yeah, I don't know much about blending with these markers right now, but I'm learning slowly. And I'm just gonna, okay, there we go. It is darker than the Tasmanian tiger's skin is, but I don't have a light shade, which is fine. Basically, I don't know why I'm layering like this, because there's not really a point, because it's kind of just this. But it's gonna get laid over with brown anyways, that's fine. Hit the fur right there. At this point, I think the stream is pretty dead now, so I'm gonna maybe end it. If I don't know, maybe I'll go for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna go over with darker colors. I want this to be very detailed. Though I do wish I had colored pencils, but that's fine. I'm gonna layer over with, oh my gosh, this color. Just kind of right there. There we go. I'm gonna do a cinnamon color. And layer it like this. Just probably probably should have layered it like this for the whole drawing, but for the Tasmanian tiger, but that's fine. Because it's kind of more realistic this way, because the skin is kind of lighter right here. Okay. There you go. Yeah, like that. The nose is a little misshaped, but that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna do a grayish shape, I guess, and just color it under the eye or the pupil. And then we're gonna go over with this color. There we go. There we go. Okay, this has taken for a long time. Though it doesn't look amazing. It's fine. I'm gonna just kind of wing it. I don't know what color their eyes are, but yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now, because it's been almost an hour. See ya.